welcome to ION S and C Radio. Thank you guys for joining me. So today we're going to talk about why you need a coach. And I'm like, sure, you're thinking, hey, Jeremy, of course you're going to say that because that's what you do. So you think that's what you need. But let me explain. When I first started working out, I would go to the gym. Didn't really have a program I'd follow. I'd actually grab something out of Muscle and Fitness magazine or something like that. I would try and do that. Didn't get a lot of results. Even when I had found CrossFit and I started trying to do that at a regular gym, a lot of the form for a lot of the movements was off, and there wasn't a ton of what's a good word for it? Dedication to sticking to it and doing things in the exact order or frame that they should be done. But when I started going to a gym, an actual CrossFit gym, and I've told this story before, but I'll tell it again. The first CrossFit gym I went to was a small little place in this guy's garage down in Huntington. He had a big old basketball court and he had a big old yard, but the house was very small. It was usually like a senior center kind of thing. But anyway, the point is, I roll up there the first time, and there's a bunch of dudes out front, and girls too, and they're all working out, screaming, and throwing shit, and I'm like, wow, man, like, I don't know. I was super intimidated because I was, way out of shape, fat, no confidence, nothing. So I drove off, came back a second time, same thing, chickened out, didn't go up there. Third time I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to go in there, I'm just going to do this, you know what? Like, what do I got to lose, If they hate me or tell me to get out or they beat me up or whatever, so be it. It's just the way it is. Anyway, so I got up there, did the workout, and kind of stuck with it ever since then. The main point about the coaching part, though, was I had this coach there, and he motivated me. He also showed me the proper movements. We talked a lot about nutrition. It was a whole encompassing idea. It wasn't just, go to the gym, do my thing, get out. A lot of these movements, you don't technically need a coach, but a coach a lot of times is there to help you stick with a program, gives you a program, something to shoot for, something to aim for, gives you targets maybe that you didn't know that you wanted to hit. Everybody when they first start is all about, oh, I want to lose weight and all this stuff, and that's fine. Sorry, there's a gnat trying to attack me. They're trying to lose weight, trying to do all these, mainly it's concerned about losing weight, and I get that. But the actual journey to fitness is, there's so many layers and so many facets to it. It helps to have someone along the way. Now, I've been rolling. I don't have a personal coach anymore, but I have people that I look up to and people that I listen to, and I use their advice and their techniques and tactics and stuff like that to teach others. Some people can get away without a coach. There's some people that are dedicated enough that can watch a video and learn how to do something, but I would say the majority of people need some kind of guidance if they're ever going to see good results. Yeah, you can go to the gym and do all this stuff for years and years and do the same routine forever and ever, and maybe you'll get some results, maybe you won't. Maybe you don't care. Maybe you just like that, like as therapy, and that's great. But if you're looking to get like sustained long-term results, you're going to have to find somebody that can show you the way. I mean, really, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I would be pretty lost had I tried to figure all this out on my own. And I was with a coach for probably, 4 or 5 years before I felt confident enough to go out and, try and do this on my own. And the thing too is like, a coach wouldn't be a long-term thing. A good coach, you will spend a couple of years or whatever with them, and then you learn how to do everything, and you know what's up, and you know how to keep yourself fit, and you know how to keep yourself healthy, and know where you're at. Then you don't need a coach anymore. But starting out, if you're lost and you don't know anything like that, you don't have any clue where to start and what to do, a good coach is going to help you through all that. So I guess I won't belabor the point. you're going to need a coach. If you want to get serious results, if you've been, floundering around, going to the gym for the last, 10 years or whatever, and you haven't seen the results you want, you're going to have to get a coach. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Find someone. It doesn't have to be me. There's a million people online, literally a million guys online, guys and gals online that will be right up your alley. One of them will be. You're just going to have to test it out. And there's going to, there is a price involved with somebody helping you do that. I was listening to this guy. His name's Alex Hormozy, right? And he did a bunch of gym. He ran a bunch of gym businesses, and he had he's now moved on to other types of businesses and stuff. But anyway, he paid Grant Cardone, which is another big time, speaker, motivational speaker, real estate mogul guy. He paid the guy $250,000 for 4 hours of his time. So to learn something that you don't know and don't have any idea about, there will be a cost attached to it. There's nothing for free. If you think any free advice you get out there, it's probably that's why it's free. You know what I mean? So anyway, millions of coaches out there online. You're probably gonna have to pay a price. Anyone good is not gonna be cheap. If you are interested in checking out the programs I have a bunch of different programs for all different levels, starting, with very basic stuff all the way up to full, nutrition, fitness, and mindset coaching, and it all encompassing. We cover everything. We work on, like I said, the nutrition. We get that dialed in. Get your macros, calories dialed in. We do a fitness program based around what you will actually do. I don't just throw out a bunch of workouts and say, fucking do it. There's going to be like a path and a pattern and something that you'll commit to doing. And then the mindset is holding you accountable, getting you to understand that you're going to be accountable to a coach or to me, and that you're going to follow through with what you say you wanted to. If you come in and say, I want to lose 20 pounds, and you pay me the money, then you are going to lose those 20 pounds. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. This program works 100% of the time. It's never failed for people that give it 100%. It always works. It's no fail. There's no fail. But if you give me 20% effort, 30% effort, you're going to get 30% of the results. And usually that's not going to be good enough to get exactly where you want. Anyway, I can go over more details about how the program works and all that stuff. You can hit me up on Instagram. That's where I'm most active at. I'm on, I got a website, ION S and C .com. The Instagram's ION S and C. Those are probably the best ways to get a hold of me. Or you can email me, jeremy@ionsnc.com. Yeah, and we can talk about it. Hit me up. That's all I'm going to cover this week. Thanks for listening, guys. I know this is kind of like off of what we normally do. I'm not really trying to do an advertisement, guys. I was just trying to get the message out there to people that are hesitant. I get a lot of DMs and stuff. People are like, oh, yeah, I want to do it. And then you tell them, well, there is a cost involved with it. And they're like, I'll just do it on my own. And then, 6 months later, a year later, 2 years later, they're in the same position. So anyway, that was my point in breaking this out today. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys next week.